New Moon in Pisces, March 18th, 2026. Here's a reading from Kendra of Luna Lifted. As we drift through the final days of Pisces season, where the new moon falls just days before the astrological new year, we are met with a truth as old as time. Every ending brings a new beginning. And the astrological new year, the cyclical new year, would be the spring equinox, which is 20th through the 22nd. Okay, so every ending brings a new beginning. Pisces knows endings and beginnings are one in the same. Under this new moon, we are encouraged to strengthen our capacity to flow with life and let go of our need for control and predictability. So the thing about control is, and this is me speaking here, the thing about control is it's an illusion. You can't control anything in your life. You just can't. The only constant in life is change. And the only thing we truly do have some control over is our emotions and our reactions, our responses to things. So that's what we have control over. Responses, reactions, emotions. Everything else is an illusion. Okay, so as the final sign of the zodiac wheel, Pisces has absorbed all the lessons learned by the signs that came before, guiding us to a culmination point of wisdom and returning to the waters where our truth resides. Pisces understands that for our outer world to flourish, our inner world must first find its peace. Let me repeat that. For our outer world to flourish, our inner world must first find its peace. This new moon focuses on exactly that, the quiet seeds we wish to plant in the garden of our inner world. So Pisces, a water sign, the last zodiac sign in the wheel, the 12 signs on the wheel. Water is very emotional, very intuitive. Okay, so what else is happening in the sky? This new moon arrives within a sky heavily saturated by Pisces energy, with the sun, Mars, Mercury, and the North Node all sitting in this sign. We view the world through a watery lens. Sensitivity is heightened, and the pull of our feelings override the rigid rules of logic. Like all water signs, Pisces doesn't navigate by logistics. It navigates by feelings. With Mercury here, our thoughts become more poetic and spirit-led. With Mars, our drive is fueled by the desire to share meaningful truths rather than ego-clouded competition. Because the North Node is present, there is a karmic shift towards cultivating intuition, creativity, and empathy. Under such concentrated Pisces energy, our intuition grows louder and our dreams become more vivid, serving as a direct gateway to the subconscious. This new moon offers a necessary, quiet sanctuary to absorb the rapid shifts of recent eclipse season. It is a moment to breathe, to feel, to relax, and to integrate the lessons learned so we can step into this next chapter with intention. It's all about intention, people. Intention is so powerful. Okay, so the myth of the non-creative. Oh, and this is a beautiful lesson for everyone to hear. So listen, perk up those ears. If new moons offer a fresh canvas, the Pisces new moon reminds us that creation begins in what we cannot see. In the world of imagination and endless possibilities. So this new moon reminds us that creation begins in what we cannot see, in the world of imagination and endless possibilities. Before paint touches canvas, the mind touches the unknown. Whew, I love that. Pisces is the master of this realm, navigating the deep waters of higher consciousness and dissolving the boundaries between reality and imagination. Under this new moon, we are invited to dive into a sea of creativity and inner exploration. I think for many, the word creativity feels like an exclusive talent, a label reserved for artist makers or those in particular lines of work. I sometimes worry that when I write about certain transits being a time to honor your creativity or letting your creativity flourish, some readers might feel excluded by the terminology. I often hear people say, I'm just not a creative person. But what we must understand is that creativity is far more inclusive than the act of making art. To be creative is to process an imagination, and that is a muscle we all exercise differently. Okay, let me repeat that. To be creative is to process an imagination, and that is a muscle we all exercise differently. It isn't a talent reserved for the few. It is a gene we all carry, uniquely expressed through the lens of our own lives. It is the mother who must get creative on organizing her family's complex schedule. It is the IT specialist finding a workaround for a broken system. It is a spiritual person who connects with their higher power through visualizations in their prayers and meditations. While no single zodiac sign has a monopoly on being the most creative sign, Pisces has a distinct energy that helps us tap into the endless well of our imagination, so creativity can be expressed in all aspects of our journey. So when I invite you to honor your creativity under this new moon, I'm not telling you to go pick up a paintbrush. I'm asking you to allow yourself to see the world not simply as it is, but as it could be. I'm snapping because, she's got this down. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. I'm asking you to allow yourself to see the world not simply as it is, but as it could be. Oh! And you can express this in many, 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 many ways. Look into, if you're one of those people who are like, I am not creative, look into neurological art or neurographical art. That's seriously so meditative and beautiful. But like, there's a million different ways that we're all creative. It's just honoring the different aspects of creativity. Okay, so returning to circle. Pisces is a sign that knows no bounds. It is the end of the zodiac journey where we transcend the linear, combust into stardust, and remember our oneness with all that exists. It is the realm where we explore the flow of energy, connecting all things, moving beyond boundaries, beyond separation, and beyond the walls we built to feel safe. This new moon is an invitation to step away from the pyramid aspects of life, the hustle, the hierarchy, the pressure to achieve. Instead, we are called to return to the circle, the imagination, the soul, and the interconnectedness of all things. So many minutes of our day are spent acting as if life isn't the most precious thing on earth. We try to control every moving part to keep our fears at bay. But Pisces challenges us to let go of the fear that things will fall apart if we aren't managing every detail. It challenges us to dissolve the boundaries that keep us closed off and feeling safe. Give yourself space to tune out the background noise. Fear is loud. Intuition is quiet. By dissolving boundaries, we become more porous to the signs that guide us. Signs come in all different forms: dreams, music, numbers, and more. There's something different about Pisces energy that connects us deeper to our truth and helps us read the signs. Pay attention to the subtle feelings and messages that arise during and around the new moon. They may hold the insights on the next steps to take or shine light on what currently needs focus, or simply to reassure you that you are on the right track. Under this new moon, we are urged to listen to our feelings and let our emotions reign free. When we engage in exploring our creativity, connecting with our intuition, and dissolving boundaries, we benefit from the vast, boundless imagination of Pisces. In this space, we learn to welcome the unknown with emotional strength, spiritual resilience, and a willingness to grow in ways we may not fully understand at first. Let this new moon be a time to set intentions of how you want your inner world to feel. Settle into a quiet space. Take a few slow, deep breaths and close your eyes. Imagine the world you want, and more importantly, how you want to feel within that world. This will help you reach the core of what you truly wish to see flourish in the coming year. Then when the astrological new year arrives on the 20th, you will feel clear and ready to plant the seeds for your outer world. Trust in all that is yet to unfold. Allow your intuition to guide you and let your dreams lead the way. Okay, so here's a little ritual for setting intentions in water. But before I share this ritual, I just want to say that if you go on to lunalifted.com and join their email list, they do a magic moon day every Monday. It's like just another magic moon day. And it's an email every Monday. I absolutely love it. I follow it. I just really enjoy Kendra and her writing. And there's also different jewelry and ritual oils and different things that Luna Lifted sells too. But even if you just join for their emails, it's a really great resource. Okay, so ritual, setting intentions in water. The heart of this ritual lies in the concept of water consciousness, a pseudo-scientific belief promoted by Masaru Emoto. And I have a couple of his books. Super cool. Very, 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 very cool science here. It's the belief that water is living, receptive media, is a living, receptive medium capable of holding a vibration of thoughts, words, and intentions. For this ritual, consider setting your new moon intentions a little differently by speaking them positively into a cup of water, then consuming it. The idea here is that water, with a positive, harmonious structure, we can drink it in the energy we wish to become. So what you'll need: a glass or cup, fresh drinking water, a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. So come on, we can all do this. 1, cleanse your cup or glass, then fill it with drinking water. 2, as with every ritual, take the time to put yourself in a positive, meditative mindset. Take a few breaths, ground it. When you feel grounded and focused, hold the glass in your hands. Speak your new moon intentions into the water one by one. Use the present tense positive language. For example, I am at peace. Okay, pause after each intention, allowing time for any intuitive messages to come through. And then finally, after you've spoken all your intentions into the water, see yourself in your mind's eye, actively portraying them as if they have come to fruition. As you envision this, drink all the water in your cup. Tip: if you don't need to catch every fish in the sea. If the idea of needing to have it all figured out right now is intimidating, pick one feeling you want to inhabit this year and breathe it into your water. Speak it into that water. So this whole ritual here, minus the drinking part and speaking it into water, but just this simple ritual, and drinking it into the water is just an added bonus. But this whole aspect here is how you pray. This is how you pray. This is how the monks pray. This is how deep spiritual teachers pray. So this is a beautiful way to just start to create a habit of praying, and adding the water into it is only going to enhance. And to look at Masaru Emoto and his pseudoscience about water and holding vibration is so beautiful. It's so cool. So it's Masaru Emoto, Emoto. These pictures, it's like basically people are saying positive things into the water, and then they're looking at the water under microscopes and things and seeing the molecules and how it changes, and then saying negative things and seeing the differences. And it is, I mean, you can see it. You can see it. It's fucking awesome. Okay, so I just wanted to add, really setting intentions and, manifesting things. It takes putting it out there and setting deep, profound intentions, but it also takes action. So I've always wanted to be a good reader and to read a lot and to, read publicly and all those things, but I always struggled with that. I have dyslexia, and it's just always been a struggle for me. So I just started doing it. And the more and more, I actually started recording myself a lot more and more and more. And the more I started doing it, and the more I started leading circles and workshops and things like that, the better I got at it. So I know I'm not perfect, but I hope that inspires you to work on something that you want, even if you're not good at it, or even if you have things that hold you back or you feel like hold you back. Just keep at it. You can accomplish whatever you want. So thank you for listening to me. And I hope you have a beautiful new moon. And do not forget that the new moon energy lasts for 3 days and 3 nights. So you got time to work on this energy. And then we have this beautiful manifestation energy of planting seeds with the upcoming spring equinox. So this whole week is just so powerful. So powerful. This whole week and weekend is so powerful for manifestation, intention setting, all of these things, planting seeds. So get out there and make it happen. Sending so much love.